So I've just come in now into the staircase house. There's a little view of the outside. Just make sure there's no water in the lens. It's a lovely November day. So this is the oldest townhouse in Stockport. That's where I am. This must be where they was chopping the wood and maybe mucking out horses and so on. I hope it's picking it up well on the camera. So I'm going to do the bottom floor first and then carry on to the second one. I think there's 16 rooms altogether. You can see there the old cobbled floors. Maybe this is where the horses were kept. Something along those lines. Something that is worth mentioning actually, before we get properly into it, I want to show you some of the beams. So we'll just go through to here. So this is like where you first start, and it gives you a bit of information. There's a little video that you can watch and shows you how it would have started out and what the first building was. But if you look at these here, these wooden beams, they're burnt. And this is from over, I think it was 6 or 7 arson attacks that happened in here. When you come in, you pay to get in. The man that brings you down and shows you where to go and gives you the audio guide, he was just explaining to me that he used to be a fireman, and he actually had to kick down the door of this place in the 70s because of the fire. But in a way, the fire did it a favour, because in the 90s, when one of the arson attacks happened, there's another way up there, but we'll get to that. Yeah, when one of the arson attacks happened, it was in a derelict state, this building, so it was on the edge of being knocked down, and Tesco built here. But luckily, some of the local people said no, we want to restore it and we want to get it back to its glory. I hope you can see it in here. This must be where they stored the meat and the cook, and where they used to do the cooking. Now the great thing about this place is that everything, like as you can see up to now, obviously you'll see more as I go through, nothing is behind any glass or anything like that, so you can literally get right up to things, you can touch them, you can interact with them. It's all audio guide, so there's nobody, you know, you can just take your time around it, which is great. I prefer it like that. The old wine cellar by the looks of it. I'll go up to the first floor now. Someone's left the shoes out.
Please mind your head as you reach the top of the stairs.
I'm glad it said that, because that nearly hit me on the head then.
Please
So this just gives you a little example of the staircase. This is what the house is famous for. The carvings, the Jacobean carvings. You can see there though, where it's all been burnt. I know that they use original tools and original methods to try and reconstruct some of this. I think you can see it a bit better when you get higher up, but this must be like where they've redone it and it got burnt all the way around. There's the old door knocker. This must be the kitchen. See if you can interact. Yes sir, I will have your finest ale. Thank you. Nice bit of fish. Bit of meat. Oh, you can see through the window there. So you can go through these different doors and you can have a look at the outside of the building, which we'll be getting to obviously. But we'll do floor by floor, room by room, have a look round. That looks like one of the old doors there. Another way down, I don't know if you can get through there, it just shows you a bit of the building. Where do those stairs go? Oh, they go down there, so that's where it was before, showing about the horses and things like that. What's this? If walls could speak. Bloody hell, if they could, look at that. See the old style how they've done it, you can see a bit better through that one. So here we are in one of the bedrooms. What's that on there? 1637, Jesus. So as I say, because there's no protection up or anything like that, the man told me that you can interact with some of this stuff, so you can sit on the chairs, Sit on the bed while we're here. Let's have a look. Let's get on the bed. Do you know what? That is actually very surprisingly comfy. Quite shocked at that, actually. Is it the old? Yeah, it's the old rope. Now we use lats, don't we, and stuff like that for that kind of thing. The old candles. This must be where they made the candles. I just realised I've still got this hat on. Best put that back. Put that back on there. So I think this room is showing the material like this because Stockport was very famous for its textile industries. Well, you get quite a good view of the building from outside here as well. Let's get into the next room. I think my scope here, I think. I don't know why you come out of the house to go back in it. Maybe there's something wrong with the staircase. Strange. Look at that. So this room you can have a little go at drawing, writing your own name in the old style. I've just had a go. I'll show you how I've just done that well, I'll show you now. So you can have a go at drawing your name in the old style. Get a bit of ink on there. So that's supposed to be a D-A-N-I. It's not great, but let's see if we can get the rest of it. This is obviously terrible. And then that goes down, down, down. That looks nothing like that. Great. L, surely that should be... It's not as easy as it looks, actually. So L is that one. I'm not going to be able to put it on the same piece, but... So a slight little flick on it. And flip back. Very hard to do this with one hand. Not that I'm good at it anyway, like, but... No. Terrible. Let's count that. Oh, that's supposed to be... Some people have been writing in. You can see all the fire damage on the wood. That's where I've just been. You can see again on the floor all the burnt wood. So all this around is obviously new wood. That was all originally oak panelling, but it got burnt down in the fire. What's this here? Oh, little toilet. So not a lot is known about the early history of this place. Usually when you find something like this being built, it's because of like a mayor or something like that. It's usually somebody of importance. There's another little room there. I wonder if that's another toilet. But the Shallcross family owned this from 1605 to 1750, and they're responsible for building this Jacobean style staircase. Again, like you can see where it's been burnt. This obviously must be new wood, but But as I say, they did reconstruct it to the perfect example of what it would have looked like, so even though it is a reconstruction, it is impressive. Another bedroom. That's just my bag. That cupboard there would have been used to store food in throughout the night if you got a bit peckish in the night. Another bed. Shall I get in? Let's have a look. Ooh. Don't know what I did that noise for. So we're now entering the dining room. Now this is built around 1770. It's a later extension. Let's do this one. So now we're stepping forward in time again to the 19th century. Look at that floor there. It goes up like a hump. That's Stockport Market Hall, you can see through the windows there. From the original wall. Again. What's this room? This looks a bit more modern, maybe the 30s, 40s. What's that there? I can't read that. I don't know if this is the end. So that is the end through there. So what I'm going to do is now, starting from the top, working my way down, I'm just going to go straight through the house so you can have another look. Started from the top to the bottom. I'm going to put some pictures up at this staircase at the end, but I just need to have another look at it. One of only 3 left in the country of this style. Don't know which way to go. It's a bit wet. So you have to go down here to get back into the place, which is strange. I don't know why. Maybe the stairs burnt down at some point. I'm not too sure. So you've enjoyed this little look round the staircase house of Stockport. So this is like, it's only like £5 to get in here, so I'd recommend it if you're in the area. It's always worth seeing something like this, isn't it? There's that old wall. Can't believe they were going to knock this down to put a Tesco here. Back into the kitchens. This must obviously be here, this joist, because of the fire. It's probably weakened it quite a bit. I think there's some people down here, so I'll just have to get through quickly. There's a wine again. Maybe that was the original stairs. And now we're back at the start again. Thanks for watching. So I was just speaking to the guy that works here, and that piece of oak there has been dated and it is over 500 years old. That is the original door to enter the cellar. I believe it's for the wine cellar. You can see that would have been a wall where that concrete is there originally. Heading into there. So this is just inside the museum part.